Hi guys, it's me, kingcasslove, MUA. I just finished filming a tutorial using the infamous peach palette from Too Faced. I love the way the look turned out. If you like it, please continue watching and I will show you how to come up with this look. Thanks! Hey guys, so first I'm going to prime my face using the Becca First Light Priming Filter Instant Complexion Refresh. I'm going to take one pump and apply that all over my face. I like to apply my primer first before I get started on brows. Next is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Auburn. Using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Brush in number 12. I'm going to apply that at the bottom of my brow first, following the natural hairline. And then I am going to brush up that line. And I would stop here if I wanted to do more of a natural look. But for the sake of drama, I am also going to line the top of my brow. And then I'm going to square off my brows. I like a perfect square brow. And brush through. My brows are complete. I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape in light medium. I put a little bit on my hand and use my hand as a palette. Using a concealer brush, I'm going to take a little bit of product and I am going to hide what I'm doing because it's a secret. Not really, you can see. I'm going to line underneath my brow just to line them up. I haven't got my brows done in a while, so this kind of gives the illusion that I have done them. And line the top as well, and then where I squared off my brow, and just blend. Once my brows are complete, I am going to go in with my Too Faced Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer. This is going to help keep your eyeshadow on longer. It's going to help it not crease, and it's going to make your eyeshadow a little bit more pigmented, and you just want to apply that all over the lid. After that, I'm going to take my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I'm going to use the shade Nectar, and I'm going to apply that onto my brow bone and the inner corners of my eyes. I tend to be a little bit of a product junkie, so I probably put on more than I need to. Next is the Just Peachy. It's a pretty pink shade. And I am just going to apply that into the crease and blend it upwards. This is kind of a transition shade. And blend. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of the color Candid Peach, and I am going to apply that to the inner half of my lid. This color is a really pretty orangish pink color. I guess you could say peach. Once that's done, I'm going to take my favorite shade, which is Summer Yum. And I am going to apply that onto the outer half of my lid. I'm going to hide your view again because I don't know what I'm doing. Don't want you to see. Oh, now you can see. It's kind of like a burnt orangey shade. It's really pretty, one of my faves. After that, I was going to take Talk Derby to me, but I was kind of scared about it. So then I had second thoughts and was like, maybe I'll do Delectable instead. So with Delectable, I'm putting that on my crease all the way through, and I'm going to bring it down at a sideways V, attaching it to my lash line. And of course, blending. Now that that's on, I'm going to take Talk Derby to Me. I'm not so afraid of it anymore. And I'm just going to use a little bit to define and dramatize the look. Sideways V, just a little small one for definition. Now blending so that everything is softer and not as harsh. And then I'm just going to go back in with just Peachy and put that back in my transition area and blend with the other eyeshadows. For now, we are done with eyes. We're going to go into my Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation in shade 4. And I'm going to put a pump and a half on my hand. Really, one pump is all you need, but I like a little extra coverage. And using my Real Techniques sponge, I'm going to dab that in one area on my face and then blend first. It is a matte, waterproof, full coverage foundation, so you don't want to dab all over first and then blend because it dries really quickly. And I do have a really big forehead, so I use most of my product there. Need a little more. There we go. And now I'm just blending it. And you want to make sure you get it in your hairline as well. Next, I'm going to use my Shape Tape again. First, I'm going to get the hair off my nose. And I like to do a triangle underneath the eye and then fill it in. And then I'm applying a little bit as well onto the bridge of my nose. I'm going to do a little palm tree on my forehead, Cupid's bow, and the chin. Using my Real Techniques sponge again, I'm just going to blend that all in so it blends in nicely with my foundation. Right now it's time for the Makeup Revolution Luxury Powder Banana. I'm going to use this to bake with my contour sponge from Real Techniques. Basically, I'm just going to apply this in the areas that I used my concealer. Now while that bakes, if you will, I'm going to use this disgusting Tarte palette for contouring. I'm going to go in with the lighter shade using my contour brush from Tarte. And I am going to do the hollows of my cheeks from the top of the ear, downward angle. Duck face is not required, but preferred. You want to make sure you blend it upwards. We want to lift, not sag. Taking the darker shade, I'm going to outline my jawbone for more definition. And mixing the two shades together, I'm just going to do my hairline. Then I'm going to take my powder brush and blend it all and remove my bake. Using that contour sponge from Real Techniques, I'm going to contour my nose with the light brown shade and just dab it on the sides of my nose. You also want to make sure you get the end of your nose underneath. And then using that same brush from Tarte, I'm just going to blend. Next, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Beach Bronzer in Bronzed. With my Real Techniques blush brush, I'm just going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks and back a little bit, right above where I did my contour. Now, with my Makeup Revolution Strobe Highlighter in Everglow Lights, this is perfect for like a subtle highlight. It doesn't do too much, but it is still really pretty. I like a little bit more of a highlight, so I'm going to use my Kevyn Aucoin highlighter. It's the best one, my favorite. And I'm going to apply that right above where I put my bronzer. Tip of the nose, a tiny bit on the bridge of the nose, and then I'm going to blend with my finger. This one just presses so nicely into the skin. And then we are going to add a little bit more because we like to be highlighted. Cupid's bow and chin. And then I am going to give you this really awkward wink right about now. I'm going to do my eyeliner, Tarteist Duo, whatever, not too sure, duo-ended. I'm going to use the liquid side. And I'm going to apply that right above my lash line. For this video, I do a more dramatic, thick line, and then I do a wing. Once my eyeliner is complete, I'm going to take my Kevyn Aucoin highlighter again. Oops. And I'm just going to apply that to the inner corners of my eyes so that my eyes pop a little bit more and look brighter. And with my Tarte eyeliner, the other side of it, I'm going to line the lash line, waterline. And using my Too Faced palette, Caramelized is the shade, I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to apply that on my lash line. After that, Better Than Sex, not my fave, but I'm going to do a little bit. Once that's done, I'm going to use the Good Stuff, which is Superhero mascara from It Cosmetics. It's the shit. I don't usually do falsies. I think they're too much sometimes. This works just fine for me. The lips. So I'm going to use this lip liner from Pallete. It was like 29 cents on clearance at Ulta. And I just line my lips. And I do a little bit above my natural upper lip line because I don't really have a top lip. And I like to fill in. It keeps my lipstick on a lot longer. Then using Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. You can't really see the color. No. Oh well. It's Dolce though. I'm going to apply that all over. I only go into it one time. If not, you'll end up getting a little bit cakey and flaky, and that is not cute. Next, I'm going to do my Shape Tape concealer, and I'm going to just dab a tiny bit. A little bit goes a long way, as you can tell. The center of the lip and blend. This is going to give you more of a pouty look. Your lips will look more plump and delectable. guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial using the Sweet Peach palette from Too Faced. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching.